David Raya has passed and completed the Arsenal medical, and his announcement is imminent anytime from now. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, you're also talking something concerning Harry Kane. Looks like his move to Bayern Munich has finally materialized, and Harry Kane is said to undergo his medical, flying from England, that is London, to Munich at this moment, and his medical is already scheduled down in Germany. And Adama Traore, formerly of Wolverhampton Wanderers, has finally found himself in a situation of obviously joining Fulham after a proposal has been made to him. So let's see close to 400 likes in this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload here on a daily. We want to hit 17,000 subscribers before the end of this month. So yesterday we brought you a story that David Raya was undergoing the medical at Arsenal, and obviously these are the results of the medical, and they're coming in from Fabrizio Romano. A man has been close to this deal that understand David Raya completed main part of medical tests as Arsenal player, and he's set to sign shortly. Raya will already agree. Raya had already agreed with Arsenal. Raya will already agree with Arsenal on a long-term deal until 2028, anticipating a permanent move despite deal being loan with buy option clause for the financial fair play reasons. Now, David Raya has gone ahead to complete his medical at Arsenal. 3 parts of the medical are done and dusted, and obviously he's now yet to be announced as an Arsenal player. So there were rumors that Arsenal are really wanting to see him register today before noon. I'm talking about UK time, so that he obviously features into the game of Nottingham Forest, either as the backup goalkeeper or not. But there was a plan of David Raya, but it looks like the wishes of Arsenal have not gone as planned, and they are obviously waiting for a best time to obviously unveil him. But I anticipate that documents are set to be signed in between Arsenal and Brentford of the loan fee, £3 million, with an option to buy that is not mandatory of £27 million. Financial fair play has been put out as a reason for Arsenal not to get this deal on a permanent, because they have not gone ahead to sell very many players. Remember, on their card, they still have players like Balogun. A bid of £40 million was turned down from Monaco, and that of Inter Milan was also turned down by that same team. So to me, I really believe it's really going to go on as planned by Mikel Arteta and his team, that they might sign him on a permanent, or maybe not sign him, depending on to the situation of how David Raya is going to fit into that Arsenal side. And I think the reason as to why the clause is not mandatory is, if at all David Raya fails to out-compete Aaron Ramsdale, then there will be no reason of Arsenal to sign him permanently, though Fabrizio Romano is insinuating that a deal until 2028 will be agreed in here. But for my case, I believe maybe Arsenal looking in to bring in a different kind of player altogether, and obviously they sort of that they can negotiate a loan with David Raya's camp, that is Brentford, and then sign him later, because they are really willing to spend money. At the beginning of it all, Arsenal was negotiating for a permanent deal, but later they negotiated for a loan deal with an option to buy that is not mandatory. So it shows you exactly that there are certain things that Arsenal be looking at, and they want to obviously strengthen their squad more and more and more and more. That is what Fabrizio told us about David Raya. But wait and see whether his announcement is going to be made today or not. But I really anticipate that his announcement is really imminent, as everything has been done and dusted. I think the papers have been submitted. If they happen to have gotten signed, then Arsenal won't take any second before announcing the player, David Raya, as their new choice goalkeeper at Arsenal, of which his signing has gone ahead to leave divided opinion at Arsenal, because some Arsenal fans are really asking themselves on who should be their first choice. And I've already seen Arsenal fans coming out and obviously downplaying the efforts of Aaron Ramsdale, that he shouldn't be their first choice goalkeeper because he's not good at ball distribution. And they're so much ready to go, what we call the Eric Ten Hag way of obviously dislodging the best shot stopper in the world, that is David De Gea, to go in for one of the best ball-playing goalkeepers in the world, that is Andre Onana. Now, after that, let's do some stories about Harry Kane. Harry Kane was given permission yesterday night to leave London and fly to Bayern Munich, but he only wanted to leave when an agreement has been reached in between Bayern and Tottenham Hotspur. And obviously, an agreement of close to £100 million has been agreed, and today Harry Kane was at the airport and finally set off to fly to Munich together with his camp. Deal sealed, no issues. Bayern have medical booked for Harry Kane, and his four-year contract is set to be signed very, very soon. And that is Harry Kane obviously arriving at the airport in London to obviously board for Munich. And courtesy, all these photos are courtesy of the Mail Sport, and they're doing some great job to it that they bring us these photos of Harry Kane. So Harry Kane is on plane to Germany to obviously undergo his medical. And then Plettigol, very close to Bayern Munich, and and Sky Cave have come out and reconfirmed us that Harry Kane is due to complete his Bayern medical this evening. If he's registered by 3 p.m. on Saturday, he may be able to play in the DFL Cup on the same day. And I don't see that happening, but I believe they've gone ahead to obviously get a very good striker. And when you look at Harry Kane, it's the missing piece in the jigsaw of Bayern Munich's starting 11. That's it. They've lacked that centre forward ever since Lewandowski really left the club. They've been lacking that centre forward, and getting him at the age of 30, even if he gives them some 2-3 good seasons, that will act well into the favour of the side of Bayern Munich. And I think he's going to score goals, very, very many of those, as he is a typical goal scorer, and I think he's going to fit straight into the system of Thomas Tuchel, because for Thomas Tuchel, he always likes to play with that front man, and with Bayern Munich having a lot of creative midfielders behind him, the likes of Musiala's, Leroy Sen, Joshua Kimmich, there is Serge Gnabry, you anticipate that he's really going to get some good chances for him to obviously score those goals. When you look at their fullbacks, Mazrui, right-sided right back, plus Alfonso Alves, they are all good at obviously getting in those back crosses. They call them what? Those cutbacks, the crosshairs, and so on and so on. Through balls also are really good for Harry Kane, and I think he's going to be turned into a different kind of player altogether. But even the hunger he's really having, he wants to win a treble. That's what I heard from Plettigol, that he wants to go to Bayern Munich and make them win a treble, lift the Champions League, DFL Pokal Cup, and the Bundesliga. So that's the aim of Harry Kane. He's still thirsty to win the trophy, to win a trophy in his career, because for the years has been on top, scoring all those goals. He has not found himself in a situation of lifting any trophy, either Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, Community Shield. He has won nothing. That is Harry Kane for you. But wish him the best of luck at Bayern Munich, and if at all everything is done and dusted, if he passes his medical, I'll be the first person here to come in through and obviously throw in the details about the medical details and results of Harry Kane. Now, lastly, let's talk about he's called Adama Traore. Adama Traore was a player that played for Wolverhampton Wanderers, and he had a move to AC Milan that obviously fell off, and he finally said no to them because of their offer they are giving him. But today, Fabrizio Romano has confirmed us that Fulham have made verbal proposal to Adama Traore to join the club as a free agent. Deal advanced with Traore tempted by Fulham as option for his future, as first called by Peter Ratzelga. Now, when you look at things happening at Fulham. They've missed out on Fred, and which other player they've missed out on. So they feel like they need to obviously put in more effort and add lots of players and of quality to their team. You know, I've always come here and told you that to me, Willian was the best player of Fulham last season, and most of you have seen it as a joke, but to me, he was the best player for them. Losing him to the Saudi side that is going to hate to give him some good money after he had signed like 10-15 days ago with Fulham and renewed his contract is really one of those reasons why they're going to hate to go in for Adama Traore to bring him and obviously see him thrive of that wing, and that is Marcos Silva trying to strengthen his side. So let's wait and see what happens from this deal, and everything that pans out from it will be really thrown into the public eye of this channel. So guys, your thoughts on David Raya completing Arsenal medical are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Harry Kane joining Bayern Munich? And lastly, do you think Fulham have gotten the right replacement of Willian in Adama Traore? I cover all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Laufiku. Ciao, ciao.